Welcome back to the Password Podcast. I'm James and I'm here with
Anna.
and today we're going to be discussing whether Heathrow Airport should be or should not be expanded.
Okay, so London Heathrow Airport is the third busiest airport in the world, behind only Dubai International and Hong Kong International. However, in terms of total passenger numbers, London Heathrow is still the sixth largest in the world.
Currently, London Heathrow sits at two runways, which pales in comparison to numerous other nearby hub airports, such as Charles de Gaulle Airport in France, which is sitting at four runways, Spanish airport Madrid Barajas, which sits at four, and Amsterdam's Schiphol Airport, which is sitting at a whopping six runways. Planes at Heathrow could take off up to every 46 seconds, which could easily cause massive delays. So that is part of the reason why I think Heathrow Airport should be expanded, because adding another runway to Heathrow could ease the congestion that is causing a lot of these problems.
Yeah, I understand that. Just in order to expand the runway, they would need to destroy quite a bit of habitat, which would impact on the environment, which wouldn't be good because we already have enough global warming as it is. Adding another runway would mean more planes would be going off, meaning that there's more pollution in the air and affecting climate change.
Well, yeah, I understand that. The point where if Heathrow Airport is expanded, it could cause climate change, but if Heathrow Airport is also not expanded, the climate change will still happen, because the planes that would have been going to the newly expanded Heathrow Airport are now just going to be going to other major hub airports, like how Air India was trying to open up a hub at Heathrow, but was not able to because there's already too many flights going in and out, so they decided to switch to Frankfurt.
So what are the pros, would you say, about expanding the airport?
Well, it would allow London to remain a hub for air travel, as if the runway isn't built, more planes would just go to the areas that have the larger runways. And obviously there are big economic benefits of building Heathrow. There's supposed to be estimated extra 9 billion to the economy, and also it could heavily increase employment, supposed to create I believe 30,000 new jobs, and yeah.
That sounds really good. Just are there houses like near the airport? Because if there are, then if you expanded the runways, more planes would go off. It would also make a lot of noise pollution, and people who are living in the the local houses, would be affected quite a lot.
Well, yeah, there are houses on the area where they want to build the northern runway. So to build the northern runway would require the demolition of those houses, and it could increase noise pollution, yeah. Which, but that has partially already been reduced, as they have already introduced night travel bans from 11 to 5:30, so that people can still get sleep.
Yeah, that's good. But it is true. There will be a lot more noise pollution, and also it would be upsetting quite a lot of people.
Well, yeah, it would upset a lot of people, as obviously
the houses are being destroyed.
Well, yeah, and organisations like Greenpeace and Green Party and stuff like that are all against it, so it would upset people. But for the demolition of people's houses, that's why I believe the government should either give above compensation for when the house is getting like bought off them.
So they give consent if they want to have the house destroyed, or do they just go and destroy it to make the runway?
Well, the government doesn't need permission to destroy somebody's house. Generally, though, they do give compensation, although sometimes it isn't always good, which is why I'm saying that the compensation should be above normal. So, like, maybe 150% of, like, what the house costs.
Yeah, I understand that Heathrow is probably, what is it, London, the Britain's most
Valuable airport and the largest.
okay. But how it's not nice having your house destroyed to make a runway
Well, yeah.
without your consent as well.
Obviously, you wouldn't want your house to get demolished, but there are obviously still the benefits that would come about the expansion. So, there's stuff like the new jobs that could be created for locals and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's really good, because that would give a lot more people jobs than they already have, and would probably give them a better chance of living.
Yeah, so also if Heathrow Airport is expanded, oh wait, so your main point is to do with climate change, so that the fact that it would like add a lot more like CO2 and stuff into the atmosphere, and would affect with like global warming and all that, which obviously is true. But the main thing that I am arguing for is that sometimes climate change shouldn't just be the like factor for everything. Sometimes some benefits, like they have to overlook some of the parts to do with climate change, because almost everything nowadays will produce like carbon dioxide and stuff like that. So if you based it on like the stuff of that it will produce that, then you'd barely be able to get like anything built or anything. So I'm just arguing that the benefits of building Heathrow do outweigh the negatives.
True. So thank you for listening to this podcast on Heathrow. Goodbye.